You ought to be careful. Whatever is in the world is aimed at one area only, to remove light from you. About whatever mechanism the devil will take to try and deduct the light from us. And light is energy. Nikola Tesla said something very important. He said, the world systems and apparatus and everything and the body on planets, on this planet and every planet, in the universe to be specific, is controlled by energy frequencies. Everything. It is the amount of frequency that emanates from you, that oozes out of you, that will control anything. I don't even understand. This is Nikola Tesla. It might not be your scripture. Now, somebody can say, prophet, it doesn't really matter what I wear. You might be right, and we're not going that direction, but I just want you to see something very, very important. Are you still here? I want to go to Proverbs. This is where I'm going to say, so that we get a certain level of understanding. For at the window of my house.
For at the window of my house, that's Proverbs 7, verse number 6. Proverbs 7, verse 6. For at the window of my house, I looked through my casement and beheld among the simple ones. I discerned among the youth a young man void of understanding. Verse number 8. Passing through the street near a corner, and he went the way to a house. Verse number 9. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. Verse number 10. And behold, there met him a woman.
A woman.
With the attire
of a harlot, of a prostitute. Now, the problem is, and the sorrow of heart. Now, notice here, the problem with the Bible here does not tell us what type of attire a prostitute. So what if we are wearing these attires without understanding? What if right now you are watching us wearing the clothes of a harlot? Who will tell you what it is? Now, what if they are here right now and they are wearing those clothes? What if they are preachers wearing the clothes of harlots now and they have no idea what it is? Then Romans 12:2. In fact, verse number 1.
From verse number 1.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren and sistren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. That simply means God is saying, your body is my body. So don't wear the clothes of a harlot if it's mine. Because I've already told you there is an attire of a harlot. But my problem as God is I've not told you what an attire of a harlot is. So somewhere in the word it's laid down what you should not do. Holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable sacrifice. Reasonable. Not even the best, just reasonable. So what do I need to do, to go beyond reasonable? This is reasonable. I said, so is your body a living sacrifice? You said, that's reasonable. I understand it means more than that, but anyway, we're taking English as English. And be not conformed to this world. But you have not told us. Where we read, you have not told us what the attire of a harlot is. What it looks like. That attire. What does that attire look like? And I get what you're trying to say right now. Like, no, prophet, this is the New Testament. God looks in the heart. He doesn't look on the outward appearance. It is even a scripture. Yes, you will look in the heart and see that you like miniskirts. In the heart. He would look there. I've looked in the heart. I ignored the outward, but inside, I've seen exactly why you like miniskirts. Now we go beyond that now. We get to the type of clothing in the sense of style. But there is another angle that Christianity has not gotten or zeroed into. Leviticus 19:19 or 19:18, then we go to 19. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people. Is that correct? This is brilliant, right? Yes. Are we together? Yes. It's brilliant, right, this thing? Yes, that you should not what? You should not avenge anyone. Yes. according to the Bible. Nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And the signs, you might think this is George from Angola. He says, I am the Lord. So we know it is. Let's go. You shall keep my what? My rules, my statutes. Thou shalt not let cattle gender with a diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy field with a mingled seed. Neither shall a garment mingled of linen and woolen come unto thee. Now hear this now. If you go back and realize thou shalt not let the cattle gender with a diverse kind, thou shalt not sow thy field. These are things that we understand why. Let's say for field. If you understand farming a little bit, you understand the sharing of diseases from one crop to the other, and another one might not be able to handle the other pest from this one. So we understand that is reasonable. What is not reasonable is that one, where it says a garment mingled of linen. In 2003, a Jewish scientist, a doctor, realized that a human body has got a frequency energy of 100. Exactly. I don't know if you're getting this. Rayon and Siruk have lower than 75. Okay? A dead body is 15.
15?
And if you mix Rayon and Siruk and weigh it with linen, you are on less than 15. That means you have the frequency energy of more than a dead person. Wool is 5,000 frequency. 5,000. And linen is 5,000 frequency. But if you join them together, they cancel out each other. So you're now on 0. And the dead person is on 15. No, they're still not getting it. So sometimes you meet people wearing these things and the energies are mistaken. And when they walk, they have a certain attitude. They themselves don't know how they act like that. It is not. It's no longer even demons. No. The demons have already done their job. They have already told you what to wear and what to mix together. So Dr. Allen realized in 2003, it's a woman, realized that there were problems in frequencies. So attitudes were actually coming out of frequencies. Just from clothes. Are you telling me? Let me explain to you. Do you realize that there are clothes that when you wear, you just feel like today is so... No. Listen. I'm not talking about your suit and your tie, you mix them together. No. Some little rag that when you get home, you come out of your suits and just put it on. You don't even want to take a photo with that in that one. But when you wear it, you feel like, oh my God, 1,000 holidays in one day. I'm telling you, you get the point. This is nothing to do with it's loose on me or anything. It's the material. You can go and you just feel some you're like, it just goes with me. Are you getting this? Some are getting what I'm trying to say? Yeah, we are getting it. So frequencies are being used by the devil to steal frequencies.
A good news world with Uebert Angel, provoking a reaction and always worth hearing.